Well, hello there, friends. We are, in fact, dropping back in to Fallas Lake. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So, when we last left Barry, uh, the field next to us was on fire, and there was still quite a few zombies running around, or a few here and there. We have our patrol revolver with, yeah. All right. So, that's right. We were going to put him to bed. Let's try to get him to sleep. Now, I wanted to double check my settings. Was part of what I had streamed last night, and I actually had like over a 6 hour stream, so it was about right. But I noticed that we were not getting loot at a lot of buildings, so I double checked my settings. My settings should be okay. I had it set for a 25% chance. Oh, good, the rain's stopping. Let's try to get him to sleep. So I have it set for 25% chance for a building to be looted. Let's do it again. Trying to get to 5 a.m. All right. Now let's go have a little look around. It started raining, so I'm not sure if this fire is still going, but let's go find out. Some of this is just experimentation. I don't know what happens here. If a cornfield starts on fire to the point where there's like 20 tiles at least on fire, and then it starts raining, what happens? Check some bodies here and there while we're at it too. So I hear one zombie there. I did want to clear this house, so should we just drag? I don't know why these guys are still here. They should have, in theory, they should have come out when I was making all this noise down here, but I guess they didn't hear it. Well, this guy's being a real. There we go. Finally got a good shot on it. All right, let's use some of this ammo dragging these guys away. And this will also. This will give us a good idea what's left down here. We can take a look at this fire. I guess we were just not quite close enough to that house. That looks like, is that like a, it's just an army shirt. There are a couple guys. Ooh, that guy might have, hold on. Let me look at something here. I don't want this guy to catch on fire. Is this maybe an, I can't tell what he's wearing. Let's try to round some up. I don't want all the bodies to burn, otherwise, if they all burn, I get no loot from them. Granted, the zombies don't always have the best loot, but they do often have good loot, actually. It can depend on your settings a lot, but generally zombies are going to have some good loot. There's a leather vest over there. I'm going to try and pump through these guys. Yeah, I think that's just. I thought I might have seen something like a chest rig on one of them, but probably not. fine if we have to go back. Well, let's bring them back around once we get back to this corner. Let's keep them coming a little bit. I'm not taking them down with this thing. I gotta get probably closer to have a bigger impact. Alright, let's lead him back this way now. I don't want him too close to the van, but I don't want him too close, or the truck, the pickup, but I don't want him too close to this van either right now. I want to get them all, or most of them, away from this house at least. Which one of yous are the fastest? You're all slow. You're all slow as shit. I don't think that one died back there. I did not hear the splat. We got Evotria 5270 says, "Are you trying to level up?" What do you mean? No, I'm just killing zombies. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to level up aiming. I'm just clearing the area. I want that van. I already lit a bunch on fire. I was gonna check this fire. Is it still on fire down here? No, I think the fire went out. You know, it's weird. This field caught on fire, but it didn't actually burn the plants? I don't know. I personally love the patrol revolver. I use a lot of 357. I used a lot of shotgun ammo already. What I really wanted was this van up here. So let's dip around. Let's go back to melee a little bit. Here, let's reload. And then we'll go back to melee. But yeah, just playing some Zomboid. How's your Saturday morning? I'm just chilling. I wanted to double check because I went over to Doe Valley and there was no loot there. And so I'm going over to Fallas Lake. That's what we do. I do like this van, I believe. Let's see if we can find a key. All right, let's look in the house. Could be a key in there. Could be a key on some of the zombies too. Look at why is everything looted? Why is everything looted? This is crazy. Literally, like since I left Echo Creek in Irvington, everything out here has been looted. Let's just take some food for the road. Oh, I hear one. Let's see here. Butcher says, I would also use the patrol revolver, but my ammo ran dry days ago. You can also check out Oh yeah, I'm a long way from Louisville. I'm out at by Fallas Lake. I'm working my way east, but I'm starting. I'm mostly on the west side. Yeah, I'll get to Louisville eventually, but right now I'm in Fallas Lake. I mean, Louisville's always the yeah, Louisville's always the place to go. I suppose. To be honest, um, yeah, I don't go to Louisville that much. I'll end up there eventually, but I'm starting out west. So Louisville's kind of like to me, in game, like Louisville is like, you know, like that's the last big city. So I could go there first thing, but to me, it makes more sense to have some kind of a progression where I'm going to save Louisville for later. But I'm also trying to clear the entire map is the kind of the ultimate goal if I can make this all work. So the idea is the key ring, but the idea is we're kind of starting out on the west side. I've been through Irvington. Well, I've been to Ekron, Echo Creek. I started in Rosewood. Is it really key to residence? Anyway, I'm looking for this. Yeah, I and well, I shouldn't even say anything, but I'm just gonna say what crosses my mind. There is Louisville is overrated. No, I don't mean that, but like it's just very, especially when you play multiplayer. It's like, hey, where are you guys living? We're going to Louisville, or where are you going? Louisville. What's going on, Louisville? It's like, all right, yep, I heard about that. Uh, so it's a real big map. Build 42 is awesome because they extended the map out west. So I like to be one of the guys who explores a lot of the new stuff. Louisville's been in the game since 2013, so I typically like to try to, especially when I'm running the brand new updates, I'm trying to explore some of the newer stuff more than like just going back and doing the same old thing that everybody's done for a decade. Um, and when I've played a lot of multiplayer, so like when you play multiplayer, that's kind of how it goes. It's like, well, everyone lives in Muldrow and West Point. They all go to Louisville. They all get the nicest houses in Louisville, and yeah. So I am here in Fallas Lake doing this. And I can't find a key. I did. Oh, here's that guy. I think he might have a vest. I want to check that guy for a leather vest. But I will go there. It's just I'm not gonna like cross the entire map and skip over a whole bunch of stuff just to get over to Louisville. It's got a hole in it. Crash helmet. All right, so I'm not seeing the key for this van. I could break the window, but I'd rather not. I don't need it right away. Let's go check the engine. Uh, oh, hold on. I think you got some background. Yeah, I highly recommend. So, what do you play, Avocha? Are you on build 41? Do you play build? Because one of the things I love about Zomboid is you can do like. There's a lot of people who still play build 41. There's a lot of people who've moved over to build 42. Some people only play multiplayer. Some people only play single player. It's kind of cool. It's one of the things I love about this game is you can literally just find your lane and not even cross over if you don't want to. Ooh, here's a good pair of leather pants. But yeah, I don't, I never mean to make it sound like my way is the right way to play, or like I'm whatever. Like this is how I play, and it's the only way to do it. But that's one of the things I love. Depending on your settings and your whether you're doing multiplayer, single player. Oops, I broke. All right, well let's go back to this then. Was that my? Oh, that was the steel bar. So I'm running low on melee weapons actually. But let's draw some more out from these houses. I wanted to get into maybe a house or two and loot some of these bodies. You can see I had some fun with Molotov cocktails last night. Let's go look down here and see what happened last night. Butchery says, me and my pals went to Louisville for the first time, then we died like 5 times. Yeah, that's just it. Like, I mean, Louisville's real shit, especially if you have sprinters on. I like to take my time and try to do it like the way that makes the most sense for me. I'll get up to Louisville. I have been to Irvington, which was crazy enough. Um, I mainly play B42 now because it adds, yeah, so many things. The guns, I like the new guns in B42. The new locations. Butcher says, but when I did get used to it, then I like it. Could never go back. Yeah, the thing I like about it's totally legitimate to still be playing Build 41. Absolutely. If I think part of the problem with Build 42 is it's unstable and it has some issues. They keep changing it. Um, Often, what I found is they'll send out an update, and I don't mean this to be critical, but this is just kind of how it goes. They'll send out an update that fixes like 5 or 6 different things, and it adds like, oh, we added a whatever, we fixed the location, or we added some new guns, or something like that. And it seems like whenever they do that, they break like 1 or 2 of the old systems, and then they don't fix it right away, and yada yada yada. So playing Build 42 unstable is the whole thing all by itself. That's why I typically don't run mods. Oh, she's got a beer. She's got a beer, a bikini, and a choker collar and a bandana. I'm gonna take her beer. I'm gonna take this beer, ma'am. I salute you, America. I'm gonna drink this. Well, I shouldn't. I was gonna say Coors Light, but that could be taken the wrong way. Someone could accuse me of taking a sponsorship from Coors Light, and while I would, oh, you gotta love that. Come on. Oh, click. You gotta love that controller aiming, though, don't you? So that guy's annoying. I really wanted a key for this van. I'm not seeing the key immediately. It's fine. You know what? What we really were doing here was trying to go over to Fallas Lake. I think the fire from the Molotov cocktails is out. There's a decent van here. Let me just check the engine. If the engine is trash, I'm not that interested. Yeah, it's actually not very good. It's only 242 horsepower, so we're not worried about it. Maybe, I mean, it's a good vehicle that could be used for something, but I've got better vans already. Uh, he says, Butcher says you should definitely drink up when you're about to sleep in game because it reduces unhappiness and they can see your kitchen. Oh yeah, he pretty much always rolls like that. Um, it is what it is. Everyone has their own builds, and this is kind of my build where he just rolls unhappy, but it kind of balances with some other stuff, so it'll be fine. He doesn't actually need to sleep on these settings, so he'll be fine. My dude's 76 days old, so I was gonna say that actually. Whatever. We'll catch up with that tomorrow. I was gonna put that in the title because he just hit 75 days old and 4,000 kills. So no, my guy's pretty solid, but yeah, he rolls. This is a little much right now, so let me go get him some water. He usually doesn't have quite that many of the moodles. Oh, here, you know what? I have a beer right here. Let's drink that. Oh shit! I'm trying to drink a beer, sir. Can you excuse me? Can you not see I was about to have a tasty brewed beverage? Now, let me run back to my truck. I'm gonna put this steel bar down, and yeah, so I do a build that is sort of physically painful, but it balances in that he's got really good gains in mechanics, welding, um, and also long blunt. Anyway, it's not like an extreme build, but let's drink this. You still don't want me to drink this beer, do you? But he's fine. He's fine. I could go read a book, do some stuff. Honestly, if I read a book and get him on to the point that he's happy, 10 minutes later he's going to be unhappy again. I guarantee you. So it's one of those battles that's not worth fighting. You know what I mean? He's just going to get unhappy again, and he's fine. He's fine. The things you don't want are him to be constantly uncomfortable, which is what he is now. So I got to get that taken care of. Sir, I can't even right now find my melee weapon, so could you please give me a minute? This zombie is. Tell you what. Well, now you chased me all that way. Oh Lord Almighty, where were you hiding? Y'all are chasing me all over hell for nothing. Okay, he does need water, so I almost always have like 2 or 3 moodles up there. But like, if I get 4 or 5, he needs a little help. I will admit that. So what I need to do is go get some water. Probably reload my ammo. Um, let me see here. Ooh, this is rotten, so let me just drop it before I eat it. I've got ginseng. That'll give me some energy. Why is he uncomfortable is my question right now. It's because, well, I need a melee weapon for one thing. Steel bar half? What else did I bring? Tell me I have a machete, a steel bar half. Tell you what, should we go machete? I'm gonna bring the machete. I have a hand fork and a garden fork. The garden fork's actually really good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab. Tell you what, we'll grab one more box of ammo. This patrol revolver's about worn out. I already broke a shotgun on this trip. Let's drop the tin can. Put this in my bandolier. All right. So we're gonna rock. We're gonna rock the machete for now. I've got a steel bar half for an emergency. That's at least a short blunt weapon. Let's here. Let's pull up the truck to this house. Maybe I need to get him inside to get some water. That's really when I see those noodles. All he really needs right now is to dry off a little bit and get some water. And he's solid. My dude is solid. So was there? I assume there was some water in here, right? Yeah. So he's already coming back down. I just need some water in here, and we'll be real good. Okay, we're trying to get over to Fallas Lake. Now, I'm seeing a disturbing trend here where every building I'm going to has been looted and destroyed like this. I just got out of Doe Valley where all the major buildings were like this, like the pharmacy, the fucking Army surplus store was all empty and looted. And this is not multiplayer. This is hey, JMax here. This is single player, so there's not really a lot of reason these should all be looted like this. I did check my settings, JMac, and so I've got it set at 25%. So there's a 25% chance that a building will be looted at this point. It said after 90 days, so we're not even there yet. It's only been like 76 days. So how I'm getting all these looted buildings right now, I don't really know. I looked back through the settings and it should only be like a 25% chance that this would happen, but it happened at the auto shop, it happened at the Army surplus store, and it was also the pharmacy was also like this, I think. So now we didn't fully get all the way into the Army surplus store and check every single container, but it looked pretty freaking looted to me. So what we're gonna do right now, I'm kind of exploring the map a little bit to see what we're dealing with here. Because if I'm not gonna be able to find loot in a place like Fallas Lake, then let's just see what we find here. So here's the bookstore. If this is looted, that means both the Rosewood and the Fallas Lake bookstores were looted. See, what is this, man? Look at this. I got no books. Ah, guys. It's only supposed to be a 25% chance, and yet both of these bookstores are just empty. Look, this is what I'm dealing with here. I can't find shit. Both of these bookstores are just empty. Rosewood was the same way. This is the exact same thing I found at Rosewood. Now, if I go through town, there's got to be some setting here that I'd still have wrong. It's supposed to be a 25% chance. J-Max says, we got a monsoon over here in Idaho. Woke me up. How's the Zomboid? I have no monsoon. I'm in Colorado, and it's pretty nice. Let's check this police station. Dude, it's going good, but I'm starting to get worried. I just checked my settings, and it seemed fine. I don't understand why all these buildings are being looted so heavily. Like, I get it being looted a little bit, but like, come on, to be completely empty. That's the second bookstore I've been to that's completely empty. And I don't know. I just looked at my settings and they seemed fine. So, I don't know, man. Now look at all these suckers. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? I do have another bomb. Hold on here. You know what? If it's going to be like this, folks, we're just going to have to go ahead and grab a Molotov and an aerosol bomb. Just in case. I didn't quite expect to see this many here. I don't really want to light them on fire in the middle of town, but now this doesn't look looted yet. So this looks promising, but what should we do here, guys? What do you guys, hey, give me a live vote. Do you want to see aerosol bomb, Molotov? Do you want to see me run them over with the car? Should I try to fight all these guys with a bloody machete? What do you guys feel like seeing here? I could go a number of different ways. We could just burn down, but the thing is, I don't want to burn these down because it's one of the few places I've seen that has some loot. So let's damn it. There's the tool store. I don't want to burn down the tool store. Let's tell you what, let's bring them back this way. Let's do this. Let's take them away from the tool store. Let's try to grab all of these guys. Do you want to see aerosol? Oh no, aerosol will start a big fire, dude. Aerosol bombs will start a huge fire. So that's why I'm going to bring them down here. So aerosol bombs have concussion and fire effect. Pipe bombs only have the concussion. and the Molotov will only have the fire. So the aerosol is actually the best, most damaging one. I think you might, but the only one I have, so I have an aerosol and a Molotov on me. Some more guns in here if it's not looted. So let's. Oh come on! It's kind of locking up on me here. Yeah, you'll see. I'll use an aerosol bomb, and it's gonna light them all on fire. So I want to get them all down here. I'm telling you, if you want heavy damage without using guns, bombs are the best way to go. So I'm going to bring them all down here and drop an aerosol bomb on them. And then any of them that don't get lit on fire, I'll drop the Molotov cocktail on them. But I want to get them away from these buildings, especially the ones I wanted to loot. Because the buildings will catch on fire too, and so will the cornfield. The bookstore I'm not too worried about, but let's just keep going. We're fine. Aiming on controller is not perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect. Mostly, honestly, with guns, a lot of it is making the noise and getting them away, getting them out where you want them. It's just a patrol revolver anyway, so it's not going to do heavy damage. We could, well, I don't know if I want to drop it right here. How close are we to? We could drop one like right out here, maybe. Here, let's try to round them up. You can, one thing about the bombs is you don't need the recipe always. If you find a bomb, you can research it. And the magazines, you can often find them in gun shops, sometimes in gas stations. It usually takes me a while, but usually after about 2 months, I can find the pipe bomb magazine, which also has, I think it also has aerosol bombs on it. So we're going to light them up over here somewhere. I don't really want to do it right next to the laundromat, but, oh, I'm out of ammo, though, so. All right, so I'm equipping the aerosol bomb. Let's try to get, you know what, that's a pretty good group, but let's try to get him in a little ball. I think we left a few back there. But let's just round all these guys up out here. Now, where did I park my truck? I parked up the road that way, didn't I? Yeah. All right, so here's your aerosol bomb. So, yeah, see, so that'll start them on fire. If we kind of round them up through here now, it'll light the rest of these on fire. There really wasn't that many there. Oh, the fire's already going out. Come on, guys. You got to get in this fire. Let's get some more in the fire. If we can. There we go. I wanted it to spread a little bit. I don't really care so much about the laundromat. Now, what I needed, I should have had more ammo on me when I did this. I could drop the pipe or the Molotov, but there's not enough there for it. So let's bring him kind of out this way. I don't want to burn the bookstore necessarily. He needs water, is what he needs. All right. Let's try to keep a little bit of the fire going here, and I'll try to run back and grab some more ammo. If we can light a good little portion of these zombies up, we'll be all right. Let's try to get this one. Let's try to get this one included in the party. All right, that should be good enough. So let me go get a little more ammo, and I can round them up some more. I should have probably just grabbed everything I had. He's pretty tired too, so what he needs is a little sit in the truck and some more ammo right now. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of bombs lately. I love the bombs. So you can see we didn't quite get them all. He's real tired though, so oh shit. This is not real good. He's really tired. I gotta get him. Well, here's what we can do. Let's kind of light up a few of these guys right over here. I don't want to burn down the police station, but I don't mind a little fire out here. What I want to do is rest him. Dang it, get off. What I want to do is rest him right now. Keep these guys burning. But I want to get him up here to rest, really. He's kind of hurting right now. See, now I start to freak out, and I'm like, all right, this one's already burned out, so let's go up here. I'm not trying to burn down the town. Now, if I burn down Fallas Lake, you cannot charge me with any type of crime. But because I approached the police department in a very peaceful manner, I do hear some fires lighting up down here. But we'll maybe lead them to this house here. Is there anything I can take off right now, like a jacket, maybe? All right, so these guys are a little faster than I gave them credit for. Well, why don't you go ahead and burn down this door for me? Can you burn down that door, please? Maybe? No? You're not gonna burn down that door, are you? If you're gonna burn down anything, burn down that door. Shit. I'm not trying to burn down the damn town here. He needs rest, though. Shit. Hey, let me just let him sit right here, and I'm going to try to kill these guys here. Okay, that was a good little rest right there. But, shit, guys. You guys got to get off me. You guys got to get off me. I need my rest. Let's see if I can hop this real quick. Schwab sheet metal. Sitting here for a second. There's a tire iron right there. Now, this may all be a terrible plan. This might be a terrible plan. I'm going to grab that tire iron, though, because they don't have... Oh, shit. They're going to burn down these houses. All right, let me grab this tire iron for a weapon and hop back out of here now. Ah, shit. Please, folks, please don't burn down the homes. They are lovely homes. I do happen to know the real estate agent if you're interested. I would prefer no fire damage prior to sale. That's the police department right there. Let's try to, because I'm not trying to spread this fire all through town. Let's try to work our way back this way. You two should get together. You two really should enjoy each other's company. I believe. Let's try to see if we can keep the fire going a little bit. But not down that way. Oh, this one died. You got to get over here, lady. I need you to spread this fire for me. Thank you. We need to get a little fire going right here. So use your fire, folks. Use what the game gives you, is my feeling. If the game's letting you do it, we're going to do it. I don't want to spread it down this way, though, once again. So let's take them down here. I do still have a Molotov, but this isn't really enough for that sort of action, so we'll just round them up over here. Hello, friend. Come share your fire. We're just lighting. Oh, shit, the bookstore. No. Well, it was empty anyway. Bookstore's empty anyway. We're going to try to just do it right here. Well, look, good little barbecue right over here, folks, if you're interested. Well, there goes the bookstore. I do want to come back with another vehicle, so we'll just keep our eyes open for the best vehicle. Well, this could quickly turn into some chaos. That's my truck right there. So let's just clear this without burning down the police station. He's real tired, so what I want to do is just burn these guys out right here so I can get into my truck. And I don't want to burn down the police station. He's really, really exhausted, so I got to be so careful right now. I could use a sit. I could use just a real brief sit. And I'm just going to hope they don't go towards the police department, because that's the start of the stuff I'm trying to loot right there. If I can get to my truck, I can get some more ammo, and that'll lead them over here more. All right, looks like the bookstore fire went out. Let's try this, because he could use more rest and some ammo. I don't want to burn that down, so we'll stay on this side. This is kind of what I want to do here. Shit. Tell you what, I'm going to jump in the truck, because this isn't now a great place to park. But what you can do, here's another little thing you can do with this, is use your horn. Round them up. I want to keep them away from those buildings. Those look like they have loot in them, and there should be some guns in that farm supply store. So we're going to do this. Trying not to drive through the actual fire here. But if we kind of round them up right around here, should be able to just let this burn out. Let's go back here a little ways, because we had some up in here too. Sorry about spamming the horn there, but it is the most effective way to do it. All right, so they're coming pretty. I don't want to burn the bookstore or the police station. Let's try to circle them around right here. And hopefully I don't get burned here. Still trying to pull them away from this parking lot, basically. Let's just go ahead and drive through this. Shit. I don't want to get burned. Alright, I think we're good. Now, mostly what we need is them coming this way. It's pretty hard to control them on the micro level, but we're kind of doing a good job in the macro here a little bit. Yeah, let's maybe, I think I can dip through here. Maybe dip in here a little bit. Here we go. So that's working pretty well. And I don't mind them right up to about here. Actually, well, I don't want to get this whole thing too deep in. Here, we're going to have to do a little. I'm not necessarily trying to. Shit. I don't know if this is a good idea. All right, I don't know if that was a good idea right there, but let's now do this instead. There we go. There we go. Almost got into a little pickle there. You can see it'll burn the buildings. It'll burn the fences. So you got to be real careful with what you burn down. I want them right here, pretty much. And you know what? Here, we're about done with that. I don't like fighting too many of them with melee when they're on fire, because actually pretty easy to get burned in this game. Let me try to just cycle them. Oh, get away from the bookstore. Get away from the bookstore. I have not had burn damage yet on this run, and I'd like to keep it that way. Let's just deposit them right there, and then I'm going to try to park a little further down where they won't hear me. Ah, shit. Well, there's a bunch here. We gotta get these guys included in that. I forgot. I didn't know we had this many left up here. Let's include this whole group. I'm trying to get into that farming supply store, so let's at least get the bulk of these guys away from it. Nice thing about this is I literally threw one bomb. This is the same fire. This whole time, it's been the same fire that started from that one bomb. So if you do this right, you just got to keep your fires burning. You got to keep your fires burning here. Oh, don't burn me. Oh, please don't burn me. Please don't burn me. All right. Sorry about all the honking. It's probably annoying. Yeah, bombs in this game are pretty epic, and I've found actually you play multiplayer for a while, and you're like, well, no, there's bombs. Nobody really uses bombs, but part of it is they'll turn off fire on multiplayer usually, so the bombs aren't quite as effective. But your pipe bombs can still be real effective even in multiplayer. If you just got to have enough of them. The fire bombs, and so there's three different types. There's aerosol bombs, there's fire bombs, and then there's Molotov cocktails. Those are your three kinds of bombs that are going to start fires. Your incendiary devices, some may say. Let's make sure we're getting this whole group down here. And come on, you guys. You guys just keep stopping. I want y'all to keep coming. I could throw another Molotov cocktail, but with this much fire still lit, I don't think that's necessary. It's really about all just getting them together. It's just about getting together, folks. If there's nothing we learned pre-apocalypse times, if there's nothing else we learned, it's that we all need to come together. We really all just need to come together and be warm with each other. Let's get our water in here. I'm sick of him. Let's eat a little something. Let's eat some of that ginseng too. But yeah, this is actually now we're probably going to burn down this damn bookstore while we do this. But here, let's try to get him out here. Actually, I'm not so concerned about the bookstore. Honestly, I'd rather not burn the whole thing down. But at the same time, I would like to burn. At the same time, it's not that big a deal if it does. Honestly, I'd prefer not to, but let's try to get him over here. Come on, come on. I do still have some patrol revolver. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's go park this for a second. I could take out the shotgun too, but let me just see. Let me see what we got left here. 3 boxes of shotgun. Let's take the 357. Let's use this first. Shotgun ammo is harder to find, and I've been using more of it. So let's use the patrol revolver. I don't want to burn down these buildings. Now, this patrol revolver is also about to break, so... Shit, guys, you fast. You guys are fast. Look at all that fire. Let's try to make sure we're getting all these guys into a decent group here. Oh, controller aiming. Gotta love it. Let's make sure we're getting the rest of this group here. Oh, come on. Alright. Here, let's do it here a little bit. Oh, that bookstore is probably going to go up again. Probably not going to be able to make it through there now. Shit, I don't know if I can make it through here, but we're sure going to try. All right. Oh, no bookstore, no bookstore. Don't burn down the bookstore. Shit. The car's on fire? No, I don't think the cars will start on fire, but... Well, there goes the bookstore here. I had to get some... I'm trying to draw them away, but I think the bookstore might be a loss at this point. The bookstore might be a loss at this point. We're just trying to clean this stuff up. Well, shit. Yeah. Well, we didn't necessarily do such a good job of protecting the bookstore, but that's fine. The ones we really wanted to protect were the police station and oops, the police station and the farm store. So let's try to keep pulling them out this way. Let me zoom in a little. Quick. It does help if I'm zoomed in a little bit. Okay, we're doing pretty good. It is starting to get a little dark out. Biggest thing I wanted to make sure we were clear up by the police station and the farm store. Well, we did burn down the bookstore a little bit. That was not necessarily my intent. However, we'd already gone in there and saw that there was really no books in there. Let's make sure we're pretty clear up here. Now, where did I park this time? Is my next question. I recall moving the truck, but where in the hell did we park it? Did we go up that way? No. I think we parked back behind me, didn't we? Try to draw the rest of these guys out down this way. Ooh, I think I'm out of ammo, so a lot of the rest of this is probably just going to be melee. Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Now, where did we park? Was it up this way? Or was it back this way? Shit. I think I parked back this way, didn't I? Let's try to make sure most of those guys are coming on down. Come on down, folks. Ah, shit. Still shit burning back there. Try to kind of pull them up here together as much as we can. So pretty sure I parked back here, right? Or am I wrong? Let's get him back to the truck. He's pretty exhausted and wet and unpleasantly hot and uncomfortable and hopeless and at breaking point. So he's doing great. He's doing great. There's a nice pink van over there. We'll kind of scope out town. This does look promising, I'll say. I'll tell you what. Well, actually, let's try to go park up here. Let's put the for now. I don't think we're gonna need this Molotov cocktail. Let me put it in the back. And so we've got one aerosol bomb and one Molotov cocktail left. We've got our machete. He needs to sit longer. We're gonna equip the machete. We'll put the tire iron on my. Actually, let's look at this. Typically, because these can't be repaired, it kind of makes the most sense to use up these damaged tire irons. Okay, I only have one in here. Let's use the truck a little bit. He can get nice thing about using the truck for some of this is he can get rest and just sit and drive while you kind of guide him around. He also needs some food, so let's do that. My guy's gonna eat some peanuts. We can eat, drive, and honk the horn all at the same time, friends. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just lovely? Let's just kind of dip back into. I don't want to burn all of these bodies, but I do want to dip back here. Oh, 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 stop. Just try to collect some of these that might be hiding out there. I don't want all that those piles of corpses on the ground to burn up necessarily. Because I would like to look for some more loot. But if we can kind of keep some of this fire burning here, we can continue to use that fire. It is a little funny how fire works in the game. I'm not trying to cheese it, but hey, I mean the fire lasts this long, so we might as well use it a little bit. Make sure we're pulling them out of like the neighborhood too. See if we can get back in here real quick. Just do a couple honks. We actually want the fire out here though. Yeah, there goes the bookstore again. You guys just won't leave that bookstore alone. Oh, shit. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. I don't want to tease that too much. I do want them walking. Well, shit. I want them in general heading back this way if I can help it. So let's do this. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, sir. I have no insurance, but that's fairly standard in the apocalypse days. We're just going to try to loop around here then, and I'm going to park up here by the police station and farm store. This also has a little gun shop in it, so I want to get a little peek in here real quick. That's a nice little red pickup, actually. But if we're going to come home with anything, it's probably a van, like a one of the, oh, you know what else? Let's check these trailers real quick. I did just find a bunch of pigs in one of these. No animals in there. No animals in there. These were probably like trailers they were selling. Yeah, okay. See, I like those some of those details too. It's like, oh, these were trailers they were selling, so there's no. Here's the key for that red pickup, which is pretty nice. This looks like a pretty nice little pickup. We'll check on that later. All right, let's go machete action right here. Make sure they're not going to come over here and yeah, I think we're pretty good. Let's check the police department first. Now I don't. Okay, we do have a little something in here. Good, a little something. Don't really need most of this, but riot helmet. Oof. I mean, I'm gonna take it just because it's 100, but I typically don't wear these. I do, however, think I'll grab another patrol revolver because we just used one up and a box of 357. The rest of this can pretty much. Yeah, let's grab this and put it in here. So that's partly looted. Let's fill up his water. But this gives me hope. I was getting worried for a second that I really screwed up the settings to the point that I wasn't going to find any more guns or ammo anywhere. And it doesn't appear to be the case. We should be able to find some more up the road here, too. Now, this is probably going to be a little more hunting and you know, personal protection kind of weapons up here, but it is a decent gun shop or a decent place to find some guns and ammo usually. Yeah, that bookstore got wrecked. Medical center still looks okay. We did find a little something at the police station, and this should be pretty cleared. So we pretty much accomplished what we were trying to do there. Let's just open this door. Yeah, I think we're good, guys. There's gonna be something here. There's gonna be something here. I don't know why Doe Valley got hit so hard. Let's while we're at it, because we're gonna want to get in through here. So let's just open these. Well, let's open them up now. Yeah, this looks promising. There's gonna be some guns and ammo back there. This looks much better. This is what I was really, really hoping we'd find here. Because I was starting to strike out, guys, and actually get worried about just finding basic loot that would help me get through this. So we're good. We're good. Let's put things down. There's probably even going to be some. There's probably even going to be. Yeah, let's put this new patrol revolver in here. Maybe some more melee weapons that I could use in here. I'm doing okay. I've got the machete and the. Now, you can just eat this can of oats, huh? Let's just take that with. I think it's probably better. Does it say better cooked though? Sometimes if it says better cooked, well, whatever. Can of oats. All right, we'll just eat it. I don't. There's some foods I don't usually eat just because I haven't ever really had to, and I'm like, oh, that's probably better cooked. Leather pants. Tell you what, guys, we're at a pretty good spot. Oh, I still have the steel bar half too. So let's do this. Well, not in there. Let's put. Oh, I can't fit it in there. Well, we can attach that to my back. We'll have the tire iron on my back. We'll carry the machete. Let's actually check. So that's short blunt and short blade, or no, machete would be long blade. Let's try to level up the machete because I can get to long blade. And yes, I am trying to level up my aiming and reloading too. What I need to hit is I'm almost there on aiming. Once I get another level in, God, I'm so close. I'm so close to being able to read that book and I have it with me. So I almost wonder if I shouldn't fire just a few more rounds here just to level up aiming. Well, I think we cleared a lot of them out. Let's look down here real quick. Oh, here's some nice vehicles. Let's see if we can find actually this black van. I like this black van. If it has 350 horsepower or more, no. All right, so let's not too worried about that. This is Fallas Lake right here, if you've ever wondered. And if you've ever wondered why, if you've ever wondered what the name Fallas Lake means, you can actually see it right there pretty well. Real shit right there, kids. Real shit. I shouldn't say kids, but folks, friends, family, countrymen, lend me your ear. Okay, so we're pretty cleared out. We're going to have loot in there. I was going to try to fire. I wanted to level up my aiming here before I did much else. Here's another. Let's check this van. Oh, here's one. Oh, click. Are you kidding me right now? Let's try to. Here's a few back here. Let's see what else we got up here. We'll just kind of scope Fallas Lake for the best vehicle we can find. Here's some good ones back here. Not great. There's a lot of good vehicles, not a lot of great vehicles, I've found. Let's try to clear out these hoods. Sometimes, ooh, here they come. There's a nice white pickup, but I've already got a few of those. Here, I don't want these guys coming toward me. Let's lead them down this way. I'd actually love to level up my aiming right now. I should be really, really, really close. There we go. Fair enough. Let's just pull them down this way. Hey, nobody hits 100% of their shots, right? I think I do just fine. I'm sure my hit percentage is probably considerably less than a lot of other players, but I'm not worried about it. Let's try to okay, that one's locked. Let's switch back to the machete. Well, let me reload it at least. Then we'll switch back to the machete. Still using that worn patrol revolver too. Let's kill this one with the machete. This is an important store for me, especially since, or not this one, but the farm store, which is down here. Let's kind of clean up these last few with a machete. Work our way back to the truck, and I'm going to take a little break here in a second. Hate to hit you guys with a break, but we're about to go into this farming and rural supply store where there will be some guns and ammo, thank God. Here's a key right here for a livestock trailer. I'm worried about it. Let's just have him sit in here and rest. Let's move this over here where it's a little easier to, we'll just park like right here, right up front. We'll sit here a minute, make sure no one's coming. I'll probably run in. Let's do this. Let's eat a little something. Check his weight. So his weight's at 78 and dropping. Not too bad. Um, how am I only at? I was over 4,000 before. Now it's telling me 39.95. Tell you what, sometimes there's some desync on that. Should we? Hmm. I don't think I need to. I won't restart it. I won't restart it. It's fine. My kill count seems off, but it is what it is. The kill count is what it is. I always try to I try to like stop and maybe even like restart the server sometimes just to make sure that stays kind of accurate. But whatever, accuracy with the kill counter on this is like what? It's like, are we talking about? Are we including completely dead corpses, burnt corpses, partially dead corpses, or whatever? Corpses that are still twitching. I don't know. Which kills are we going to include? Here's a key ring with a vehicle key on it. Dash bull driver, a white dash bull driver, and a key to a house. Sometimes I'll just grab some of these house keys, even though I know I shouldn't. So this should be a white pickup. It's probably this one. Probably, maybe. Let's also check. Often I'll check the backs of these for loot. They can sometimes have good stuff. There's probably a little bit of food and things like that in there. A lot of it's going to be rotten, but most likely have some kind of non-perishable food. Are these doors open? Can they be opened? I don't like hearing them pounding on the damn doors all the time. So I just leveled up aiming. I want to read the book. It's getting pretty dark. I think there's someone pounding on doors in here. Come on.
Hey!
Dude, what are you doing?
Hey!
I don't want to fight you in the doorway. I don't know where that door goes to. Where's that door going? It must be over here. So I guess we'd have to like break a window to get in there. I'm not too worried about it. Eventually they'll break their way out or they'll just chill. Oh, you think so, do you? I was ready for that corner. I mean, I didn't know specifically you were standing right there waiting to bite me right there, but I was ready for that corner. This machete's probably going to need to be, yeah, I can't open that. Is that the one they're on? They're in here somewhere, but I'd have to like break a window or break a door just to get in there, so I'm not too worried about coming in after them. Let's, we still got a little bit of light, so, gosh, we still got a lot of them coming here. You know what? He's a little bit tired, so let's try to keep using this. Well, shit. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I do need to read the aiming book, but for our purposes at the moment, I need to take some of these guys out right now. He'll be fine. Take him away from these buildings. Oh, you think you're fast over there, huh? So you think you're fast, huh? Try to just get him back here, and then we're gonna lose him around this parking lot. The patrol revolver doesn't have great range, so you get much better effect when you're close to them. You kind of roll through them like this. Get some. I'm out of ammo now, so I'm out of ammo. Let's try to lose them right here. Maybe take a quick glance in this shed. Anything good in here? Not really. So we're gonna just try to lose them around this building. That one's pretty well destroyed anyway. I'm not even sure what this is. Is this maybe some kind of a church or a hotel or something? Some kind of store. Anyway, let's get around. Hey, Natevsky's here. Hey, Natevsky, we're going back to Jill tonight, but I wanted to get on. I want to do some stuff with Barry here first. We're rolling real good with Barry right now, so I want to focus on him. But I will be doing some Jill tonight. That's why I wanted to jump in here. I'm gonna just do a short one. Actually, I probably got a good hour or two left with Barry here, and then later, like this afternoon, this evening, I'll try to schedule it. So, yeah, I'm in Fallas Lake. I'm trying to find loot. So, dude, I went to Doe Valley. If you look back at earlier in this video, I go to Doe Valley, or maybe no, it might have been the last video or last stream, but I think it was in my last stream. I went to Doe Valley, and it's totally looted. The whole army surplus store is empty. Well, I didn't look through the whole thing, but it looked really empty when I got there. The auto repair shop was totally empty. And then I even get here, and the bookshop here is totally empty. So I'm like, God dang, man, I can't find any loot. But then I finally get here, and we do have some loot in here. So we're going to loot this. There's also a a tool store right up the road right here. So we're going to loot a couple things here, look for another vehicle to tow back. And then, yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. But it's kind of a weird playthrough. It made me go back to my settings and look, and I was like, man, what's going on with my settings? I went to like 4 buildings in a row, completely looted out, completely empty, trashed. The doors are busted in. There's trash all over the floor. It's one of those like, and you can put that in your settings where it's something like it says percent chance for buildings to be looted or something like that. And then mine is set at 25%. So essentially, about a quarter of the buildings that spawn loot or that will produce loot, which is I think they're mostly referring to the POIs, but I think it might have referred to the residential buildings too. Either way, I was having some really terrible luck on that for just a little bit there. We seem to be okay now. I was in a little bit of a panic because I said, "Well, Jesus, if all these stores are going to be looted when I get there now, like, what if it's that way all the way through, Riverside, Muldrow, West Point, Louisville? What if I can't find guns and ammo that whole way?" But luckily, I think we turned it around here, and I think we're going to be fine. Let's just check in with my guy. He's barely over encumbered right now. So what I should probably do is just eat some of this heavier food, like the canned peaches, and that should drop my moodle down here. I'm very used to if you haven't really watched my some of my streams, especially my berry playthrough, this right here is exactly how he rolls most of the time. Well, not the very uncomfortable. I need to get rid of this. Why is he very uncomfortable? I don't mind him being a little uncomfortable here, but when you see it say very uncomfortable, that's a little much. So let's see if we can fix him up a little bit here. It might be. I don't think he's really carrying any loot. Now it just says uncomfortable. It's probably just, yeah, here we go. So now, see, this is more where I lock in. Like, he's locked in right here. Now, he is a smoker, so I could have him smoke a cigarette, but watch this. Like, he'll smoke a cigarette, he'll be, like, sort of okay for a minute, and then he pretty much just goes right back to being hopeless and at breaking point. The smoke will help. I can try to carry magazines with me, but I usually just don't do that. I'll read them if I find them and try to cheer him up occasionally. The thing is, when he's back on the farm, guys, this is the way it is, guys, right here. You got to pay attention to this, what I'm about to say here. Barry ain't doing real good out here in the city. But you get him back to the farm, he can go out pet his animals. He can read some books on his shelf. He can maybe watch a little TV, but he can hang out with his animals, do his gardening, and he's just absolutely content. He is just he is just perfect as a fuzzy little peach navel. He's just, I'm trying to come up with some kind of saying there, but it didn't come out. He is just he is just fit as a fig. Is that a saying? I might have fit as a fig might actually be something already. So they're coming at me now all of a sudden. Oh, it's because he coughed, didn't he? That's because of his smoker's cough right there. That's fine. I hear one. There's one. Yeah, so he had a smoker's cough, a van, and now the zombies are coming at me in the dark. So let's just fight off these. Where is he? I hear one. There's one. There we go. We got our long blade. We leveled up our aiming. Beautiful. So we've now got long blade 2, and I believe we're at aiming 6. So what that means is we can read this book too, which is actually back here. There's one more coming. He looks. Is he a police officer maybe, or a ranger? Box of 44. That's helpful. Police pants. All right, nothing else real great there. Box of 44 helps though. If you can kill one zombie with a machete and find a full box of ammo, I figure that's a good trade. That is a real good trade, sir. All right. Another one here. All right, you know what? I might actually switch to the tire iron because that's going to help. Let's close this door for a second. Let's switch to this tire iron because the machete needs to be sharpened. Where are we at here? Equip primary. The machete probably needs to be sharpened, I'm guessing. We can sharpen. There's a tool store right up the street, so we don't have a whetstone with us, but yeah, it's fine. You know what? Let's put a. Well, no, I don't want to put welding rods in there. Okay. What are we doing here? I can eat some. Let's save the licorice. Let's eat some peanuts. Okay, so I've got the tire iron now. How's his? Oh, his carry weight is excellent now. Did he? Let's eat one more stick of butter just to keep his weight going the right direction here. Okay. I tell you what, guys, hate to hit you with this right when we're having such a great time, but let me. I'm gonna take a quick little 5 minute break. I'm gonna hide him. Now, don't let him die in here. Let's just make sure we've got some good loot in here. Oh yeah, we've got some good stuff in here. So we're gonna want to loot this and probably find another vehicle to fill up. I wish that door was intact. I hear one out here now. Oh, dang it. All right, you know what? I don't know that I feel comfortable letting him rest right here with all these zombies rolling around. Let me just it is a good idea to restart the server once in a while. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do that. Gosh, we've only been here. Let me check this house. Gosh, there's still quite a few rolling around. Um, I'll tell you what. Here. Oh shit! No, we don't want to do that. There's one like right at my truck here. Oh, is that a spear? That's some kind of spear. Looks like just an improvised spear of some kind. Spear with screwdriver. Let's go. Well, all right. You know what? Let's do this. Tell you what, let me restart it real quick. We've got a lot of bodies here. I don't necessarily feel comfortable letting him sleep there with all those zombies rolling around. So let me just restart it now. I'm going to take a little break. We shouldn't have to restart it again. I'm going to go another probably hour or two here for sure. But well, at least another hour we're going to stream. So let me just pop you over here. I'll restart it. I was getting actually it was running pretty good, but I was getting a little bit of stutter there for a while. I don't know why it's freezing up on me here now. There we go. Let me just get it going. I'll be right back in 5 minutes. Here, I'll just leave you on this screen so you can see where we're at. It's going to take it a minute to restart anyway. I'll be right back, and we'll jump right back in where we were. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that quick break. We're gonna click right in to keep it flowing. Oh shit! And then I had it on my damn. All right, let's set this real quick. So we're still here in Fallas Lake. I can still hear some zombies out there, so I think, or is that, or is that just the wind? Was it just the wind, or was it your death? Do we feel comfortable sleeping here? Here, he's only got the bad smell. Should we try to sleep here till morning? So it. Here, let's give it a few seconds. Let's. I. I don't know. Can you guys hear that all right? Would it be better if I turned up the game volume just slightly? Because it's kind of nice if you guys can hear. Like pretty much, I just hear the wind right now. I hear the wind and like some birds or owls. Look at the graphics kind of glitching on the window here. That's probably because I turned down the sky effects a little bit and like the reflections are off, so it's kind of it's a little. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of a weird effect on the windshield right now. You know what? I think he can probably sleep. He's just a little uncomfortable. The bad smell should be fine. I I hope. While he sleeps here, let's try it. Let's try to put him to sleep. Maybe we're gonna wake up with zombies at our door. Maybe not. Let's do a little more. Let's try to get to 5 a.m. All right. Okay. Now it should be light enough. Let's go walking around. I do want to find another, basically a van or a sports car would be what I would be looking for. I do want another vehicle, partly just to put loot in. But what is this van? Let's use this spear and try to get our spear up a little bit too. That's kind of a lot to fight all at once. Oh, oh shit, dudes. You got speared, man. You done got speared. All right. So there's a key for this horizon right here. This is a key for something, but whatever. Let's pop this key in the car, open it up. This is some kind of, what is this? Probably some food in here. I don't see a key. Cereal, 6 boxes of cereal. These are actually pretty good. I'm gonna grab 6 boxes of cereal because I can. Because it is the apocalypse, and a man's got to have his Fruit Loops, even in the apocalypse. Okay, still looking for a good vehicle. We could try to get into this back room here. Let's drop the cereal. Oh, we got to read Aiming 4 also. So let's actually, we don't have to read it right now. Just before we shoot some more, I want to read it. So we're actually fine. We're fine. Let's fill up my water. Let's maybe rock the tire iron and pen light and go get some water. And kind of make sure this is cleared in here. That back door is busted. Let's get our water first. Come on. So let's fill our water and start getting into this back room. This is where all our guns and ammo are going to be. So I do want to roll around town and find a vehicle, but let's at least kind of secure this building. Actually, there's probably a key for it. Often you'll find, yeah, key to the office. Let's actually name this. So this is Fallas Lake. Oops. Uh, we'll just say Fallas Lake Gun Office, because that'll tell me what it is. Boom. And we're in. Just that easy. Didn't even need to weld anything because they found the key. So we're in there. Now what we want to do is find an appropriate vehicle to help us loot. There's a bunch of them back there yet. So I kind of like this one, but I've got enough sports cars right now. I think I hear one back here. Oh, there's still one in here. Let's keep looking for a good vehicle first before we start looting. I want some kind of a van, or let's try to get into this tool store too before they break all this shit down. It's nice to have these windows and doors intact. Come on. It's nice to keep them from breaking these windows and doors if you can. In my opinion. Oh, I could research the crafting on this too. Let's do that real quick if we can. Probably not. Oh, does that break it when I... Oh, darn it. Whatever. Mostly just needed him to rest. Okay, let's try to open up this... Oh. Let's try to open up the... Sometimes I try to loot them before they're fully dead. Alright, let's try to get in here. I don't think you can open any of these windows, right? Back door open? Oh, hello, friends. You know, we should almost identify one of these. Yeah, that's all locked up, and I don't have a key to the tool store, so one of these bodies probably has one on it. Around here somewhere. None of those. So, or it could even be, tell you what, either one of these, if they had a key and gas, would be at least a good vehicle as, that looks like a key. No. No, it is not. All right, can't get into those. Well, whoa, which way are we going to go here? So, yeah, I guess my mic, my in-game volume is not working, but yeah, it should be picking me up on the stream. Let me know if you can't hear my audio, but it should be running. It's just not on in-game right now, which is fine here. Money, paperclip, nothing much in there. Let's keep our eye out for keys around here. I know there's quite a few up that way. Any good cars over here? Well, not seeing much for the types of vehicles I'm looking for. Oops. He's not. He's a little way down right now. You guys got any keys? No, you don't. All right. Fine then. I could have put the bandolier away. Let's just move it. Let's take the bandolier off. Does that actually help though? Actually, it's probably better if I wear it. Maybe. I don't know. Pack of smokes, a file, bandage. Nothing much in here. The files, I'm gonna grab the file. Just it's light and helpful. Three welding rods. You know, I do want to do a lot of crafting with the welding soon, so I'm gonna grab those. Empty crucible. Isn't a crucible? I don't know. I feel like those can be maybe kind of hard to find. I'm gonna grab it. Well, shoot. I mean, there's this red pickup, but I've already got pickups. I wanted something a little different. So let's just keep rolling around. This is fine. We'll take our time and find the right stuff for us. We can roll up and down these streets. We can roll down. Now, question is, I'm out. Am I out of 357? So let's just put this in the trunk because I think I am. And I mean, the patrol revolver is about ready to break anyway. So, should we just roll through with melee weapons? Let's research the craft on this before I assume this will just teach me what? So this is going to teach me how to duct tape a screwdriver to a stick? Is that what I'm researching here? Oh, interesting. Interesting. So you're telling me if I take this roll of duct tape and a screwdriver and I wrap it around this stick, like so, well, now I didn't quite get it right the first time. Let me do a double wrap and cross wrap. And you know what? I think I understand how to wrap a screwdriver. Oh, learn bind spear with, what did that say? I think that's what it said. I just learned to bind a spear using duct tape, I believe. So there you go. This is also about to break. It could be actually repaired with some duct tape if I had any. There's most likely duct tape up at the hardware store up the road, though. So, since I need duct tape for that, too, tell you what, let's roll up here with the tire iron. We'll put the pen light away and turn it off, put it away. We'll roll up here to the, and we'll look for some duct tape because we could repair that baseball bat with nails. And we could also repair this spear right here. All we need is like a couple rolls of duct tape would fix them both up pretty well. Oh, that's right. We couldn't get in here. We'll just have to break that window. Unless we see a key all of a sudden on one of these bodies for the hardware store. We can look a little bit on these bodies. Usually it's on a body nearby. They don't tend to go too far before you come into the cell. Who's banging over here? I'm not seeing any keys for the hardware store. All right. Ma'am, do you happen to have a key for the hardware store across the street? I really could use some duct tape so that I might bash in your friend's brains a little bit better with my weapons. I'm not seeing keys. Not seeing keys on these. No. All right. Anyone in here? Oh shit, you're in here. Come on. Let's come outside, guys. I should look where my nimble and light-footed and sneaking is at. Come on. They have keys. Nobody's got keys around here. Mm-hmm. What the hell are you doing, sir? All right, so we are getting some loot now. Yeah, we're good. We're good. It's almost like, oh, here we go. Woodcraft. I don't know if I have Woodcraft 3. Home welding guide. That's a big one. Woodcraft 3. Finally, we're finding some decent loot here. Growing herbs at home. That's actually a good one too. Some of that I may already be beyond, but we're gonna grab them anyway because I don't know. Okay, there was a couple good VHSs. Any good sleeveless shirts? There's some magazines in there. Ooh, crowbar. Here we go. That's actually real good timing. And a long stick. I need these long sticks for. All right, now we're getting some loot. I was a little worried there when we weren't finding loot in places that should definitely have some loot. Um, all right, that's pretty good. Chrome toaster. Let's grab just some food here. We can eat on the trip. So shirt. I mean, that's actually pretty useful. I'm gonna read it and also probably take this book or this sewing pattern. I do want to get into some tailoring if I can figure it out later, but I need the skills to do it. Ooh, soap is really good actually. 3 bars of soap, that actually really helps. Here's another handy knife too. I'm not seeing very many multi-tools. I've only found one so far, and that was when I was foraging. I am finding the handy knives, but not the multi-tools. But that's okay. We'll leave some stuff here. These are the kinds of places I'll come back through. So that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good hit right there. Let's just, you know what? I don't need the key to get in here. I don't need the key. We'll break in. Oh, they're like, whatever. We're just gonna do this. Remove the broken glass. through, and then open the door. Usually some good books here. Let me double check. I had these. This is actually a good spot for books right here. Now, which ones did I need? Shit, I had a book list. What did I do with it? Dang it. Hold on a second. I got a book list around here somewhere, don't I? Oh, here it is. Okay. I am a nerd. I do with these. I don't like to collect a bunch of, especially on a single player playthrough. I'm not trying to collect a bunch of books I don't need. So I like to at least keep kind of a running idea here of what I need. Now I might have glassmaking 4. I don't know. Will I ever get to glassmaking 4? Probably not. I don't think I had glassmaking 1, but I may. No, you know what? I think I do have this, and I just haven't read it yet. Anyway, actually, there's not that much there. Okay, let's long stick. See now, here we go. This is one thing. These are one of the things I kind of needed. Let's try to make sure we get our long. There's another carton of nails, some wood glue. Oh, this is good stuff. I do want to get over to the gun shop, but and get some ammo. But we're actually pretty good on guns and ammo. It's some of the specialty. Is another long stick. Beautiful. I'm trying to get to 6 long sticks that I have altogether at home. And I think we might have just gotten there. Plenty of nails here. Oh, multi-tool. Awesome. I was just talking about this. What kind of shape is mine in? Mine's actually in perfect condition, but that's literally the first multi-tool I found looting. Everything else I found. Here's another one, though. Let's leave that one there. Yeah, we'll just leave that one there. Um, cool. Cool, cool. Well, this is what I wanted to see. I was getting a little bit down, actually. I was like, dang, man. Did I screw something up? Like, I hope I didn't screw up my whole run because there's like no loot. So I found the key through this Niala right here. I was looking for it earlier. You know what we could do? You know what I want to do? I want to look for the right vehicle to tow back. I'm at the point now, I've got a lot of good vehicles. So I'm not worried about finding a vehicle. I'm worried about finding the perfect vehicle and like the best vehicle in town kind of thing is what I'm really. Oh, there's some duct tape. Let's also try to repair that spear, and we can use the spear a little more. Where's my spear? I should be able to. Oh, it's too dark, probably. Here we go. Fix with duct tape. Um, let's do this. Let's fix with wood glue, and then with duct tape. We'll do this for the spear. We should be able to find more duct tape in here somewhere. I would imagine. There's some right there. And so let's repair these a little bit so we can use these as weapons. We might even just, I don't know yet. We'll either roll through town. We're either going to roll through town on foot with our melee weapons, or we might even take that pink Niala there and cruise around town with that a little bit. Now we also just found a crowbar, but we'll put the crowbar in the truck because that's in perfect condition and it's both a good weapon and a good tool. So I like to have some of those. Oh, that repaired it pretty well. Let's look for a little more duct tape and wood glue and that kind of stuff. The small file sets and files are good too for making repairs. I know I've got a couple Pairs of tongs at home. All right. So let's keep that closed. Let's look for more duct tape. There's got to be more duct tape in here, right? I didn't see much. Evotria is back. He says, "Hello, what did I miss?" So I'm looking for duct tape to repair my melee weapons. I want to. Oh, just trying to decide. There's a carton of nails here, but I've got like a carton and a half at home, so I'm gonna leave those. Just looking for books, looking for decent melee weapons, but actually more stuff like duct tape to repair them. So I've got a. Where's my truck now? I've got a baseball bat. I've also got this now. Here, let's take this. This is gonna be my beater car. What I want to do is look for a real nice car in town here to tow home. And that's also, oh, come on. It's also going to help me carry some loot with me. So we're going to just back this up over to where I'm parked, unload a little bit. And I haven't decided yet. What I think I'm going to do is drive around a little bit with this thing. Let's just leave it running right there. We're going to drive around a little bit with this guy and see what's going on. I found a crowbar, and then I repaired this spear. So let's do this. The long stick's going there. Pen light in here. I'm going to fill up my water, attach the tire iron to my back, but I wanted to repair this baseball bat with nails in it. We got a bunch of duct tape, so let's do this. I shouldn't need more than that to do my repairs. I also found another handy knife and a multi-tool. We're scoring now, big time. Now we're getting the stuff, my guys. I wanted to hit another loot spot. When I got to the last two loot spots I went to, they were basically completely empty. So we're gonna chill here for a little bit. I did get some good VHSs, growing herbs, home welding guide. That's a really good. If you haven't played much Build 42, they added some of these just recently. So we now have the home welding guide on a VHS, and that should, well, it might not actually do anything for me anymore. We'll see. We'll see. It's still good to have in case I do die later and I decide to respawn, which I haven't totally decided yet if I'm gonna do a full respawn. But right now we're gonna fix this baseball bat with nails. We're gonna fix it with wood glue first. You can see my maintenance level is getting really high. So I'm doing a good job on this. My maintenance is level 8. So I should be able to do really good repairs on my weapons now, which is phenomenal. Because I've actually been having a pretty hard time finding good melee weapons. This is literally like the first wooden baseball bat I've found. And I'm like almost 2.5 months into my playthrough. So I repaired that. You see how well that repaired it too? Let's do some duct tape also. Once you hit like level 8 maintenance, watch this now. I bet you it'll be darn near. It might be darn near back to perfect condition here. Let's watch it here. Did it? Well, it didn't do a lot with the duct tape. The wood glue repaired it a lot though, so that's fine. We'll keep this one back because that's one of my favorites. So we'll put the baseball bat in there, and I've still got a spear and a tire iron on me. Uh, we've got access to the guns and ammo already, so What I really want to do here, this is what I want to do. Let's open these since that back door is open already. We'll open those. Do I need to put anything else down? The wood glue and the duct tape. Let's just put them in here. Okay, so we're gonna cruise around until I find the right vehicle. Now this is a pretty good one, but I've already got pickups like that, so I don't want to. I don't want to have like 7 of the same vehicle. I don't mind having a lot of vehicles, but I'm not trying to hoard vehicles. I'm trying to get the appropriate vehicles in for all the different situations I need vehicles for. Ooh, these are kind of nice. What are these? Let's let's just take a look at them. I'm not really so concerned with like the style or the color so much. I really want something that's like 350 horsepower. This one's 370 and 97%. That's in real good condition. Oh, one shot. I just one shot at a lady with his spear. So this one's really good. This one also really good. Let's compare. So this engine quality is 70. Condition is 100. They're both the same horsepower. So engine quality was 70. Condition is 100. On that one, here engine quality is 68. Condition's 100. Even though this vehicle's in better overall condition, this is a slightly better engine. So if we can find the key for this citrus wave van, I want to take it for now. We'll let's see. Let's see if we can find the key. I do hate, and this is a nice little sports car too. Let's see how many. I bet you this is. We'll say this is like 320 horsepower. Could be as much as 500. Hey, it's actually 328. I could tell it's a little beat up, so I was like, it probably ain't perfect. There's one in there. What I want is the key for that citrus wave van. I wasn't seeing keys on these people. I don't know that I like the spear in close quarters combat.
Hey! Hey! Psst.
One shot. That is one nice thing about these spears, guys. They will occasionally give you that. It's one of the, I believe, maybe you might have like something else from like Longblade that'll do something similar, but it'll give you that instant kill. You don't get that with Long Blunt, but you do get that with spears. Sometimes he'll just one shot him on the first shot. Sometimes you'll get the insta kill like partway through. Little hiccup there. Still looking for some of these keys too. All right. Well, yeah. I want the key for this dang van. I don't think there's any more back there, but let me, just to be on the safe side. Often it's when you're like, that's when you get surprised where you're like, I don't think there's one there. And then there is. Sometimes they'll stay real quiet until you're in the room. All right. Let's see if by chance there's another crowbar. You know, as much trouble as I've had finding melee weapons, I'm definitely grabbing that crowbar. I've got a bunch of handy knives. Don't need agriculture to. Got a bunch of canned goods at home. Let's keep grabbing. Let's keep grabbing some stuff, though. I don't think I had any green peas. Some pretty good stuff here. Now we're finding some loot. I don't know if maybe. Oh, here we go. Here's some books. So I don't need any other. I don't need the agriculture or animal care. Butchering 3. I could probably use. Shit, I didn't write it down, but that's not one I need immediately. Hops, I noticed you can plant in September. Now, I don't even know what you do with hops. I mean, I know you make beer with it, but you can't make beer in game as far as I know. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I'm wrong. That's pretty good. Twine is also, there's another crowbar. Let's leave that crowbar here, though, because I just grabbed one. Did I already look through? Yeah, I already looked through all those books. Well, that's a good little shop. Let's keep that closed. Now, I didn't find the key for this van, which sucks. There's a zombie here somewhere, but that's okay. That is okay. We'll look around a little bit more. We can just keep. I mean, it's not like that is a really good one though. So we've got that marked right now. That's the best vehicle I've found. I'd really strongly prefer to have a key for it, even though I know it's not multiplayer, so it's not really necessary for me to have a key. It just make me feel good when I have keys for my vehicles. It could be inside of it. Could even, in theory, be inside of this one. I'm kind of running out of lighters too. Let's grab that. Well, that's gonna fill up my. That will cause me to not be able to put my pen light in there. Um, I don't really want to break the window yet. Let's just keep driving around. I don't really like the color of those vehicles anyway. So let's head down this way and just see what we see in the neighborhood. And maybe kind of fill out the map a little bit here. What do we got here? So we got a station wagon. There's what? Like a church down here, isn't there? Or something? Or what am I thinking of? There's a raccoon right there. I don't want the taxi. I don't want the station wagon. I don't want the Horizon. I'm looking for good vans. There is that one there. I didn't see the key for that. Was that the same horsepower? Let's just go look at this one real quick. If I could find the key for this one, it would be, I guess, number one, it would mean I'd have a Plonky's van, and then this one, which is like also a snack van. All right, that's fine. I don't see the key for that one either. At least I can get in it, but there's still no key. What's over here? Can I go in here? I don't know. I don't know. You gotta leave some stuff behind. Well, shit, dudes. It's still only 8:11. Cool. I kind of wanted to go get some breakfast maybe around 9 o'clock or so, which is like maybe about an hour or so from now. So let me cruise around. I'm kind of trying to scope the town real good. Where are we at here? So we've got this. There's some kind of church down here somewhere. Is that this thing maybe? I bet you it's this I was thinking of. There's like a church, and sometimes there's some good vehicles down here. Voteria says, I mean, it doesn't make you have to get key scavenging. I could try foraging. Yeah, yeah. I could try foraging. I see a couple keys out right here, don't I? Yeah, I know. I, I'm a little anal retentive about this part. I like to look. See, here's a key for this purple one. You can often see how I just saw that. Here's another one. There's the key right here. You can often just see them right on the ground, and that's what I do first. So sometimes you'll just drive through and you're like, oh, there's 3 keys on the ground right there. So I just got a key for this purple van. When I find them, I just put them in here. If I don't want this van, but there's a lot of things you can do sometimes in a pinch. If the key's just in the car. Wait, now, what color was that? So this one right here. What do we have here? We have keys for a pink Neala, a pinkish or a reddish Neala, and then also a white Neala. So that's probably this one. Oh, the other key is for this car. So we got the key for this one and this one. You can find the keys a lot of different ways. You can either look on the ground or forage, or sometimes they're in the ignition. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, you can see them. It depends on your settings too, though. So if you don't have 3D objects turned on, they look a little different or whatever. I don't even know. I've heard people say that. I can usually see them pretty well. I don't see any other keys in there. And really, this is the only. Hmm. Well, let's look at this one. This is the same. This is basically the exact same vehicle I'm driving right here. It's all right. It's all right. See if we can get in it. In theory, I could, but I don't want to tow. I don't want to tow one of those back. I think I had the key for this, didn't I? Yeah, there's a key in this one. So, but I don't really want that one either. I don't know. Let me make sure. So the only key I have left is for this pink Miata. Yeah, I'm not really. I want more vans. I want a good step van. Are there any actually, you know what? Are there good windows here? Hold on. Let me grab a crowbar. Or shit, do I have a crowbar on me? I do. I like grabbing windows from a building like this, maybe that's already been torn apart. That has some nice windows in it. What are these windows? Are these like I think those are like the standard, but there's only one of them that's intact. I'm gonna grab some windows here. Maybe not from there, but maybe this building. I need 2 more windows for my barn actually at home. There's a window. Mm, they didn't have much on them. Shoot. Now you're gonna stand right there. Yeah. Come on.
Hey!
Can you come out the window? No. I don't want to hop. I don't want to hop right into that window. Here, let's open these up to protect them at least. We might want to just bust in here and kill those guys, actually. I can grab a couple of these windows and just use them at home on my barn. I want to get a door open for me before I get too far into this. Yeah, so hold on. I'll catch up with chat in a second here, but I am doing an extinction run tonight with my other character on it's just straight extinction settings on. But this is my berry run. It's meant to be more chill, just kind of hanging out, doing lots of different things. But Jill will be doing my extinction run actually this evening. We'll get back to Jill McGee, Extinction Warrior, created to slaughter zombies. This man's built more to be a mechanic and an animal, a rancher. But he's pretty solid, I will say. I don't want to keep that key. I need to eat some food, but I do have a run that I'm doing on extinction over. I mean, it's on the same channel, just right here. I only have the one channel. Let me see what he's saying here. Yeah, I'll try. If I really want the vehicle, I'll break the window. But I don't like to. I'm not gonna just go around breaking a bunch of windows if I'm not gonna take the vehicle. So I think that's because I one thing that's been hard to find are any car parts, really at all, including windows. So is he in? Is he in here? Oh, they're out here. Well, I didn't. I didn't particularly want to kill you in the kitchen. However, this is what I've done. Let's just look for a little food. Not much for food. Let's fill up his water. Can I not get... There's water. Yeah, so we'll see how Jill does with some of this stuff later. So far, she made it... I forget where I even left her off. I believe she had lived 5 days when I had left her. I might be wrong there. Oh, we gotta open that window, sir. Sir, I'm trying to open this window. Oh, come on now. Could you please allow me to open the window? I want to grab a couple of these because fairly certain I need 2 more windows at home. So, I'd rather grab them. You know what? Let's do this. Let's take these 2. So, to take a window, you just go here. It says wooden window, and then if you're playing on controller at all, I would recommend using your mouse instead of your controller here. Because if you notice, if I click A on my controller, it's going to try to pick up an object. Or sometimes it will. Well, that's fine. Let's see what it does here. Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, sometimes it'll glitch out and it'll start opening the window, or you'll jump out the window or whatever. Votri says, I'm in endless blizzard extinction. Ooh. So I'm doing just straight up extinction on just a single player run. I wouldn't. Oof, that sounds brutal, dude. People like to do some really brutal things to themselves. Oh, I broke it, guys. People like to do some really brutal stuff in this game, and there's another one called the Ark that brings in radiation. Yeah, I don't know. I would maybe try it for the stream, but when I'm just playing, I'm like, why would I want to be more brutal to myself? Like, you don't, we don't need to go over the top. But that does sound interesting. Endless blizzard. So it's just like a blizzard forever. I mean, I guess you could justify that in reality too. You could be like, the Earth has spun out of its orbit and now it has an endless winter, a global endless winter on Earth. It could be like the Ice Age. Be like the Ice Age. You can spin those kinds of different things a little bit. So there could be some realism to them, but I don't like to go, to be honest, for me, I don't like to go too far off into like just ridiculous video game land. You know, it's like it's nice to have it based at least a little bit in reality. Like I don't really need to throw radiation. I would do it for a stream just for the fun of it, but I don't really need to explore like, hey, what's it like if we have like alligators that will eat you whole? Well, what's going to happen there is the alligators are going to eat you whole, and then you're going to have to start all your shit over and over and over again. So, but yeah, I'll experiment with some of that kind of stuff. But I like to play some of the stuff they put into the vanilla game, which is a lot of the like animals and crafting, and and it can sometimes be hard to even explore that stuff when you go too deep into like multiplayer or you go too deep into like mods, you know, or whatever. Hold on. I screwed up, guys. I picked up the floor because I'm stupid. What are we doing here? What am I doing? I'm talking too much, is what I'm doing. So, what I need to do here is there it is, wooden window. See, now here, if I hit A, it's going to close the window. So, what you really want to do, you can see I've got the wooden window highlighted. So, if I just use my mouse instead of my controller here, in theory, well, in theory, he should be picking that up right now. I'm trying to pick up window. Come on, dude. Maybe if I go outside, it'll do it right. Let's climb through. It's when you use controller and a mouse and a keyboard, it gets a little wonky sometimes, but trust me, it's worth it. Trust me. You just need to figure out, damn it. You just need to figure out what the hell. Oh, you know what it is? I bet he's over encumbered. He may not. Well, let's go drop the window. He may not actually be able to carry the window right now. That's probably what's going on there. Yeah, dude, even just the base extinction mode settings, it's like, dude, I mean, they call it extinction mode for a reason. You know, it's like, hey, this is meant to murder you. This is meant to, you're going to build a character. You're going to spend a bunch of time collecting stuff and go and get a house and you're going to get a cool car. And then the game is going to murder you, like at some point. So even just the base extinction settings are pretty extreme. Now, you can, like, whatever. You can test your metal. You can go test some real hardcore settings. I'm all good with that. I don't do a ton of that. I like to watch it sometimes, but often what it results in is the game murdered your character. So this particular run is designed to be a little more slower paced, a little more like crafting, farming mechanics, doing like the deep stuff that they build into the just the base game. And this is an extinction. I don't even have sprinters on here, but what it allows me to do, I don't need this flooring. Well, let me just put it in here. What it does allow me to do is get into a lot of the deep crafting stuff and not worrying about seven sprinters jumping me and dying all the time. So anyway, if I die, I do have the option to respawn, but I still haven't decided. Oops, I still haven't decided what we're gonna do there. So this vehicle's already full. This is my current problem. I have the Niala that I should have driven back. I do need to go get breakfast soon, too. I don't have that much on me, though. Why is he... Let me sit him down. Why is he so miserable right now? Bad smell, high exertion. He's good. He's good. See, this is me. I'm like, how many noodles do I have? Two, four. He's fine. He's fine. Nine, is it just nine noodles that are telling me he's dying? Yeah, he's fine. My guy hates me. This is a little on the heavier side. Let's eat a quarter of these canned oats. He's dealing with it. He will survive all of these noodles. He doesn't have any of the real bad noodles now that are going to truly kill him. Ah, shit, guys. So the wooden windows are 10. I'm going to put a wooden window in the passenger seat. I don't usually like to do that too much. But he's just carrying a lot. Where's my pen light now? All right. What I want is one more window. Oh shit, I left that. I left the car running. Let's drive this down there since the loot goes in here. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Where was the car parked? It's over there, isn't it? The window's right here, though, that I want. So let's throw this. Or no. Hold on. It wasn't from this one. Where the hell is my car? Oh, it's down here. It's down here. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you can get car alarms breaking the window, but you'll also get a car alarm if you. Well, I think you'll still get a car alarm. I think if you get in it. Well, no, I don't know. I guess it's only if it's locked. Maybe not. Anyway, did this stop running? It's fine. I just wanted to grab one more window from back here, and then we'll get out of this place. Um, was it this one of these I wanted to grab? Where are we at here? Window, pick it up. It's not wanting. Oh, what does it say there? Oh, window needs to be closed. Is that what I was doing wrong before? I think it said it right there in red, and I didn't even really see it. So now let's try it. There we go. We got it. Just grabbing one more window for my barn at home. Little little things like this could be easy to forget about later, and I'd rather grab them from here than start grabbing them from like houses around where I live. Or I don't think I really even had any of the windows left on the church. So we're gonna do this. The barn will just get the regular these wooden windows, which kind of goes along with my whole theme there. So we're gonna have to put this window in here. Those were the same window, right? They look slightly different. Shoot, they are. It looks like they are slightly different. Dang it. Hold on. Let me grab one more, just in case. Those two actually look like slightly different styles. I didn't think they were, but let's just to make sure. Let's grab this one too, because this should then. It should end up matching one of them. Oh, I see the difference. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, now, is this fine? Oops. Should I just grab this one? Pick up. Uh, wooden window. This is just a basic wooden window. Oh, oh darn it. Pick up. Pick up object. Well, shit, I don't know. This is gonna be three of them, and I don't even have any room for this one. So I'm gonna have to put this one in my bag. Well, I'll just put this in my backpack for now, and we'll go drive around. Yeah, how do people fight more than three sprinters without a fence? I completely agree, man. Like for me, now I know you can just jump in and be like, oh, well, that sounds like a skill issue, but I don't know. For me, it's hard enough. Their sprinters are pretty tough, man. And it's not an individual sprinter is pretty easy, but that's the same thing with the zombies. An individual zombie is really easy if he's not a sprinter. The thing with this game has always been it's not the one zombie necessarily, it's the 12 zombies who corner you. So yeah, I'm with you there, dude. That's partly why I don't oh darn it. That's partly why I tend not to play with sprinters on, because what I found is shoot, I had one come upon me while I was welding one time. Didn't kill me, but he sure scared the hell out of me and made me freak the hell out. It was just one sprinter. But I'm welding and I'm carrying my welding torch, my welder mask. I don't have a weapon equipped. You can't use I'm pretty sure you can't even use a welding torch as a weapon at all. So but he's just on me before like I see him coming, but before I could even oh darn it. I'm breaking all of these windows, guys. Literally just before I can do anything, he's on me and I'm having to fight for my life. So it's like it's kind of hard to do, but it just depends on what you're doing. I do if you are in and I enjoy playing some of that and watching it too, but I also want to play the other side of it. So, but I do have an extinction run where I have it's just extinction 5% sprinters. That's on my Jill McGee run. We're gonna be doing that tonight because it's I've been doing her on Saturday recently. So we're gonna do some of that tonight. I'm gonna try to make it a little longer one, but that means I need to go get breakfast in like a half an hour or so. So we're trying to finish up here. I mean, they're tough. I'll play with them, but there's times when I'm like, man, I'm done playing with like the extreme settings where like I can go pretty deep. The thing is, I know I can go on deep runs with pretty high zombie population the other thing is I don't turn on multi-hit. I don't know if you use multi-hit, but it's kind of one of those overlooked ones where it's to me multi-hit is actually the most what do I want to say obtrusive and impactful setting there is. It totally changes your game if you have multi-hit on. Completely changes everything. If you don't have multi-hit on, even four regular sprinters are a pretty big challenge. You know what I mean? Or they can be. They can be. Uh, if you don't have multi-hit on, and I don't like multi-hit just because it's not very realistic to me. When I've seen like with multi-hit on, you can literally hit like five zombies laying on the ground, and you hit them all with one shot. And when you get to like level 8, like when I'm getting up to these levels, he's only level he's almost level 7 long blunt, but I can one shot zombies already. I'm starting to get to the point where I can one shot them if I go long blunt. So it's like, yeah. Speaking of which, I'm gonna put the crowbar down now and use the tire iron. But anyway, it's it's a it's a crazy game because there's so many ways to balance it in with different settings, with different There's all kinds of different ways you can. If you're doing multiplayer, it's a little bit out of your hands. You're just playing the way the server admin wants to play. But that's why I bounced over here because now I do want to get some guns and ammo. We're gonna park this back where we were. I do want to look. Let's go driving around a little more. I at least want to find a really good vehicle. We're gonna loot this one more later for sure. I'm gonna run back to the pink Miata. And we're going to cruise around Fallas Lake a little bit. This is what I did earlier. I lit an aerosol bomb and kind of burned down the town a little bit, including the bookstore and a portion of the cornfield. Or it might be a wheat field, actually. I'm not sure. We did burn down a portion of it. Well, and see, here's the thing about multi-hit is I don't think you can change. It's just either multi-hit. Oh, shit. Isn't it just multi-hit is on or off? I don't think there's a setting to change. I don't think you can do just multi-hit on 2 zombies, right? If you have multi-hit on, you're hitting like 5 zombies at a time. And it makes absolutely no sense to me. So I don't play with multi-hit at all. And that's my compromise is, yeah, I don't have sprinters, and I don't play it with insane population. But at the same time, oh, you use mods to do like a different multi-hit kind of thing? I don't know. I just turn it off because I don't like it. I'd rather just hit 1 zombie at a time, but then we mitigate it other ways. We mitigate it. So while the chopper's here, I'm gonna cruise around town. Yeah, I could do multi-hit if it was just 2 zombies. But to me, like, man, stand 3 zombies right next to each other in real life and take a baseball bat, and you tell me you could kill 3 zombies with 1 swing. Every time, every single time. I killed 3, and even 3 to me is like, nah, that's not likely, man. I guess if they're really, really fragile zombies. But to me, my zombies are more like humans who just... To me, it's like, can you kill 3 humans with 1 swing of a baseball bat? No. No, you can't. You might be able to kill 1 or 2. Maybe. But by the time you've killed... That guy, hold on. That guy's a survivor zombie right there. I want that one. I want you dead. I want you dead right there. Where'd he go? He's right here. Well, I guess this is what we're doing. If you're gonna throw the chopper at me right now while I'm in town, I was just coming down for a friendly visit, but this is ridiculous. I'm trying to be friendly here. Y'all are throwing choppers and zombies at me. Where'd that one with the backpack go? Is he... He's right there. He's right there. This is the zombie I want right there. So let's try to pull him away. I might even have another Molotov on me. Hold on. Do I have a Molotov? No, it's in the truck, isn't it? I think I put the Molotov cocktail back in the truck, but we could go grab it, but this is working okay. I didn't check the condition of this engine. Mostly I want to just pull these guys down this way. I'm not trying to necessarily kill them all, just... That's a nice house, though. I want to keep them away from that house, too. So, like, right in here. We'll try to kind of leave them right here. Oh, shit. That was bad. Here's what I actually want to do. I did kill the zombie with the nice backpack, so I'm gonna try to cruise around. He needs water. I need to get my guy a little water here. Real quick. Just gonna have some water and crackers here. So, yeah, man. Oh, damn, man. So this is not looking good. This is not looking real good. Let's get out of there. Oh shit. I didn't quite see that pole right there. I was looking at this corner. Of course, I'm a very good driver. I am a very good driver. Well, you know what? Sometimes... Come on, can I... Shit. I can't get in it. Alright, let's jump back in this then. I was hoping I could just jump into that ambulance. Not happening. We got quite a group here. I bet the chopper's coming back. I don't think it's done, so... dang it, man. There's the gas station. There's the tool store. So we had a pretty good group there. We're kind of on the, I guess, the north end of town here. Let's locate my truck again. So here's my truck. Tell you what. Let's leave the key in that. That's still got a quarter tank of gas. I have an aerosol bomb and a Molotov cocktail. Let's do this because those were some pretty good groups that just got stirred up. Do we go spear? Let's go tire iron. Shit. So I'm grabbing an aerosol bomb and a Molotov cocktail. I've got the tire iron. I kind of want to grab. Shit. It's a little too much. It's a bit too much when I can't put some of this stuff down right now. Let's see if I can drop anything out of here. Twine? No. So I'm still carrying a window and shit on me. Oh darn. Here, let's do this.
Hey,
This might be a terrible idea.
hey,
But I can make more bombs, and we had quite a few Zeds there. Let's see if we can just round up. You know what I should do? Let's do it this way. The pink car is fine there. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take my... Or should I take the pink car? Tell you what, let's take the pink car. Let's do this. Since I don't want to carry the shotgun on me, I mean, I don't have that much shotgun ammo anyway until I can get back into this store. So, but what I'm trying to do is take some zombies out and loot the town a little more before I have to use ammo. Because ammo is a little bit limited, honestly. So let's round some of these guys up out here. I'm going to try to get them away from the gas station and out here, because there was a pretty good group out here. Oh, I also wanted to get back to see that there was a survivor zombie back there. I was going to maybe use the ambulance to do some of this, but let's do this. Bunch of them up here. Sorry about the noise. I'm just trying to pull these guys out. It's actually pretty loud in my headphones. Okay, so what we want to do here, I don't want to fully sacrifice this vehicle, so let's do this. Now, gas station's down here, so what I'm going to do is pull this over here, try to kind of keep it out of the way, like right here. Keep the key in it. We're going to hop out and light them up. We're going to light them up, boys. I don't have a gun on me to help attract, so we've got... Oh, sorry, ma'am. We do have the Molotov here, so what we want to do first is probably light a fire right about here. Let's, or like right out here. This shouldn't be too much risk of burning anything down. We don't want to burn down. Shouldn't be any animals right here. In this field, this is just for hay. So let's just see how this goes over here. I want to get usually at least a dozen of them before you're going to throw any kind of bomb. But with something like a Molotov, it's not too big a deal. Even if you only light up one or two, let's try to get a few more from over here. Even if you're only able to light up like one or two of them, the fire will spread pretty well. Okay. Let's just do one more little trip around him. He's a little bit tired and freaking out right now, so just do one little trip around here. There is still that one, looks like sort of a survivor zombie with a nice backpack I saw earlier. I want to get back to him. That's a good enough group to light up. Let's just make sure we got the right spot here to start on. Yeah. Let's do it like right here. Let's now just get this last little chunk together. The more you can light up all at once, the better. All right, so this will be a Molotov. I also have, I believe I had an aerosol bomb with me too, but we're going to do this first. and get the fire started. That should draw some more in from the area a little bit. It does produce a little bit of a noise. If we get a good group in the center again, we can throw the aerosol bomb and that'll relight the fire too. So, but the aerosol bombs are pretty OP. So if we can just, honestly, if we can just burn out a lot of these guys with this, now it's getting dark. We're getting a little dark out here. I kind of like these screenshots, so I'm gonna get a few of them here. All good. Does that start the hay? Oh, I think it does destroy the hay. I didn't necessarily. Oh, now it starts raining. Are you serious? Is that gonna put it out? I don't know. So he's pretty tired. Let me try to get him to go rest a bit here. I'd rather have him follow me out this way, if anything. I'm gonna just try to get him a little rest. He's now. I should probably put his poncho on too. Oh, they're coming fast. Just trying to put the poncho on. All right, he got a little rest. He got his poncho on there. Let's try to keep the fire contained over this way a little bit. Well, that went well. It's a good little fire we got going on there. Oh, that was close. Here I am trying to run around and get screenshots, and I'm about to get eaten by zombies. He's still pretty tired, so I don't want to get too. He's just carrying a lot. I don't want to get too crazy with the melee right now. But that's going pretty good. We can almost pretty much let that burn down, and we'll still have the aerosol bomb. Is that in my? Yeah, let me put that in my bag. I don't think we're gonna need the aerosol bomb here. That pretty well took care of a large group there. What we could try to do is get up this way and rest, and then try to bring a few more in. Now, oh, my vehicle's back at the gas station. Let's let him rest a second over clear back here. Yeah, let's let him rest right here. Still coming at me out here. I think it might actually be destroying the hay bales when they catch fire. So I don't really want that to happen. So I'll run back the other way. Oh, he didn't even see me here. He walked all the way to there and didn't see me sitting here. That's perfect, sir. He's walking back the other way now. Perfect. I don't really want him burning all this hay, so I think that's just the zombie lighting up. Might be part of the bush too. Oh, I guess that was the grass lighting up. So he's better now. Let's start just walking back with him. We're trying to keep them all back over here, so. Yeah, that's pretty much about the center of where I wanted them to be. So tell you what, let's actually dip out now this way. Hopefully they, I do like this little black dart. Does that have a key? No. You do. Oh, they already broke that one. I was trying to get in there before they broke that. Well, shit. Yeah, hold on. Let's get out of here. They're gonna start following me back here now and burn that place down. Let's try to lose them here. Hopefully they're not gonna follow me clear back to the gas station. Ah, shit. Sir, please don't go in. Sir. God darn it. Are they gonna make it? I don't really want him going into the burger shop over here. Excuse me, sir. Could you please come with me? You're no longer welcome at the burger shop. I'd like you to just, if you could just burn to death right over here, that would actually be fantastic. Oh, look at all those guys going up. Let's try to maybe do a little thing right here too. All right, let's just try to lose them now. Out this way. So I need to get back to my. It's getting dark out. Tell you what, it's about breakfast time in real life for me. Actually, we're gonna try to go out for breakfast here about 9. I'm gonna go to. Look, I'll give him a shout out. I'm gonna go to Wade's Cafe. That's all I'm gonna say. I love it. I could use a good breakfast at Wade's, so I'm gonna head over there. I'll be back later with my Jill McGee run, which is extinction settings, 5% sprinters. It's all default, single player, vanilla extinction, but that's still pretty hardcore. Um, and whatever. I don't. To be honest, I try not. I don't really try to be hardcore. I'll do some things. If you guys, if there's certain things you guys really want to see, I'll try them. But to be honest, on these longer runs, when I'm trying to do what I want to do, it's I'm going to lean more towards things that allow me to do like the crafting, the just stuff like that. That, and so I kind of set up my. I don't make them too easy. I don't think I make them too easy because I'll turn off multi-hit. I'll turn down the loot settings and things like that. But anyway, it is what it is. Uh, I will do some more extreme stuff. Some other streamers will tend to focus more on the extreme stuff. My biggest focus is Barry and the deep run crafting stuff, which because right now here's the thing is this guy is now I mean over 77 days in. It's actually closer to 80 than 77. Um, and then over 4,000 kills. So I'm kind of surprised it should be a little higher than that, but whatever. I'm not gonna question that. I'm not worried about it. I dig. I'm kind of tired, so I probably need food and coffee. But let's just double check on Barry so we're not leaving him in a huge lurch. How's his weight? 78 and dropping. So let's eat half a stick of butter to turn that arrow around. We're gonna turn Barry's butter arrow upside down. We're gonna turn that frown upside down as my voice cracks like a teenager. Let's also eat the choco cakes. So we got it to. He's not dropping weight. I'd rather have him up. This is about ideal. Like For me, right between about 78 and 82 is where you want this. Anything anything else, and you're approaching territories where he'll actually lose some of his capabilities. So I like to keep him right between about 78 and 82 when we get it going. The butter's great for that. As soon as he starts dropping weight, you just eat a little more butter. So he should be fine. I can eat more butter if he drops again, but he's fine. Okay, well, I mean, we can take a little more weight off of him right here. Let's just do that. So his carry weight's actually really good right now, 13.85. He's hopeless at breaking point and uncomfortable. Let's have him. I do take the smoker trait, even though it's not quite what it used to be. It's still not bad. I don't even really have him smoke that often. Just when I'm kind of chilling, trying to get him to chill out. This usually takes a little bit of the edge off, but it's not like it solves the problem long term. It's really all it is. Same with like the magazines. The magazines actually do a little better at some of this. You can see it took him down a little bit, but he's still hopeless in that breaking point. So, and I can read if there's anything in there to read, I would read it maybe. This might help. Yeah, so now he's just stressed out. Let's at least chill him out. I think, but we'll be back with Barry tomorrow, Sunday. We're going to do a Jill run. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Are they following me with fire? Hold on. What are you doing here? Excuse me, sir. This is a gas station. I cannot believe you would walk. Oh, shit. Don't burn. Don't burn. Don't burn. Damn it. I almost screwed up there, guys. That one followed me a hell of a long time. All the way to the damn gas station. Holy, that kind of freaked me out. Okay, so they're still on fire around here a little bit. Hell, I forget where we parked my damn blue truck. Did you see that? About is like, that would have been hella bad if you started burning. Yeah, dude, did you see that? I'm just about to, just kind of trying to finish upstream, and they come light up the gas station on me and burn me. I almost got burned there. Did you see that? I almost kind of almost like accidentally walked into it. Anyway, we'll let all that shit burn out. There's still a fire right there. Can you see that at the top? Yeah, it's burning out now. Hoofta. That kind of freaked me out there. See, they almost got me right at the end there, man. Telling you, like, there's enough little things in this game that are like, they don't really have to be that fast to like come up on you sometimes. Well, he's pretty good. You can see his carry weight's down to 13 out of 15. I kind of hate leaving him just like right here, and I forget. Now, where did I park my truck? Oh, it's back at the. I remember now. My truck should be right back here. I'm not gonna mark it on the map. We'll remember that. It's like right in front of the spot I wanted to loot, the farming store. So I already went into the police station. You know what we could do? Anyway, I kind of hate logging back in. Let me try to get him to sleep. I hate logging back in when I'm not quite sure what's going on. So let's have him sleep till morning. I always think about that, like, what is he gonna come back into? Like, if I don't get back to him until Sunday night, and right now it's Saturday morning for me, I want him to be able to see when I come back. Let's just take a quick look around too. Let's peek in here. All right, he can get water here. This is another thing I kind of wanted to do. Let's make sure he's not like, you want to leave your guy in a decent place. Your guy or gal or whoever, yourself, however you want to think about it. Uh, let's put the western ones in here. Yeah, so he should be in real good shape now. See his oh, because I filled up on water, he's up to 14.84, but he can carry 15, so he should be fine. You can see the embers from the fire still stay kind of lit for a while. I imagine that grass will eventually just fill in and you won't even be able to tell there was a fire there. There's often really good loot in these buildings too. Let's is there a window I can open? This is a really good building to try to preserve. Damn it. I'm gonna have to break a window. Don't move, guy, move. Ah, dang, man. He didn't want to move for me there for a second. So I guess we just kind of had to break this window. This is a building you want to have available, though. Some good food in there. And check this out. Actually, this will be more secure. I need a brand new lighter, is what I need. I keep finding lighters that are like, oh, box of sparklers. These are places where you find these boxes of sparklers, which is what you need to make the aerosol bombs. So always, if you come here and you want to make bombs, these are the places where you find them. Firecrackers can also be helpful for bombs because they kind of help guide the zombies where you want them. So, always looking for more sparklers. They're pretty tough to find. So that's some pretty decent loot. Let's look upstairs. Yeah, this is cool. This is a nice little apartment up above the gas station. Let's close these curtains so they're not looking at me. Or can zombies? I think zombies can see you. And oh, Cook Show episode 2. We'll take that. Probably beyond that at this point, but it's fine. I do usually, if it's a house I might be hanging out in, I don't know. I'm not sure if zombies, I think they can hear you, even if they can't see you. The sheets do help keep the noise down a little bit too. The curtains. Anyway, let's keep that secure. Look for a little bit of food here. Or also another mortar and pestle. I only have one and I need him for a couple different things. That's fine. Alright, so that's pretty much secure. Let's check these magazines. Ooh, here we go. Map of West Point. I didn't have this one. Let's check it. So there's West Point. We got that. We might as well just keep that map for the hell of it. Let me read a crossword to keep him happy. All right. Try to keep him happy. Here's some lard, which is also really good for putting weight on. Big difference between lard and butter is you can't make lard. Some of these like candies can make him happy a little bit too sometimes. Okay, take those. Let's get out of here. Well, so we've got the gas station secured. We've got our car here. Here, let me log out up here. I don't think I had any loot in that car, so not terribly worried about it. Let's just go up here into the. Well, really, the bedroom is just as secure as the bathroom here. So let's go in here. So I'm gonna just log out with him here. I do plan on coming back tonight with the Jill McGee extinction run. She's a firefighter. She has long blunted axe. I do have a couple videos up where I started her out, and I think she's on like day 5 or day 6 now. I can't remember. She's in like the first week of her run. So we'll do that later tonight. I'll try to schedule it for maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing today. Usually it's probably around 4 or 5 Mountain Time, which would be like 6 or 7 Eastern. We'll see though. I'll try to schedule it. So look for that. Tomorrow, Sunday night, we'll be back with Barry doing this kind of stuff. We'll probably bounce right back into Barry on Sunday. And then my plan is on Monday night, we're going to do, I think this should work out. On Monday night, we're going to go back into some modded uh, PvE servers and try to figure out exactly what I'm doing where and who I'm playing with, which server I'm on, what the settings are, all of that kind of stuff, and get a little more settled in. So I do always appreciate you guys watching, chatting, hanging out. Thank you guys for the tips, for the advice, and just for being a zomboid friend. That's really what it's all about here, guys. Is whatever. Um, but yeah, I should be back. I would say by most likely I'll be back by 6 or 7 Eastern tonight, or we'll see. I will have a great breakfast. I'm gonna get some kind of an omelet and some coffee. You can tell I need more coffee because they talk so slow. But yeah, I'm gonna get some kind of an omelet over at Wade's Cafe. It's a great place. Yeah, and check out if you want to see me try Extinction. I'm not real good at it. I'll be honest, man. I do have skill issues. Uh, you could definitely call me out on having some skill issues, and you can see it with my Jill Extinction run. So the first time she lived, what was it, 10 hours? And then the next time she lived over 5 days but died. Now I can't even remember where we are. She's died twice, though. So the second time she made it 5 days, killed about 50 zombies. Now we started her third run, and I forget where we're at with her, though. I can't remember how many days she'd made it. It's not many, but she was able to get a house. We Whoa, she spawned in the house though that I wanted. So that's right. Anyway, check it out. We'll be doing that later tonight. Votery says, "Don't worry, man. I lost my run because 3 sprinters ambushed me when." Yeah, see, the funny thing is though, and I even made short. You can just watch the shorts actually. So if you go to my shorts, they're just like little 60-second shorts, and it shows both of Jill's deaths. There's Jill death number 1. It's a short. There's Jill death number 2. It's another short. Both times, it's just me being dumb. I see. I don't have multi-hit on, but both of her deaths were like. There's one. Well, I don't know. One of them wasn't even a sprinter. I don't think. But in the second one, there's a sprinter and then another zombie right next to it. I tried to hit him. I tried to hit the other zombie anyway. Those are both really short. So if you want to see Jill's first 2 deaths, there they are. And yeah, I had a skill issue. Jill, I don't want to blame it on Jill because her build is solid. The build she has is really good for. So she's a firefighter. She starts out with really good strength and fitness as opposed to Barry. Barry's not so strong and fit right away. But Jill can do it. Jill's gonna do it. It's just a matter of me not doing stupid shit and having a good strategy. And then remembering that I can't when there's a sprinter involved, you're not gonna have as much time to do the little nimble, I'm gonna hit this one and then nimble around and hit the other one. You don't quite have as much time to get those in. If you've got two or three zombies on you and one of them is a sprinter, you really it's a different way of fighting for sure. You really have to try to get the sprinter first, or kill him with a fence or whatever. Evotrius says, I guess Project Zomboid was right about 90% of deaths being unnecessary things. It's true, and if you see Jill's deaths, it's like, man, I could have done so many things differently there, but the thing is, she's exhausted, and she's been running from zombies for a while at that point, and she's getting tired, and sometimes just when your character is tired and they can't move the same, you end up not being able to do some of the things you typically do, and anyway, it is what it is. She died. Jill died twice, but Barry, I'm telling you guys, Barry is the man. He's not died since he spawned in. And he's got over 4,000 kills with a lot of it is fire and cars and shotguns, but hey, you can't argue that he's got over 4,000 kills one way or another. How do people even do all sprinters? You know, I saw another streamer doing 100% sprinters, but one thing so they always balance it somehow. Even if you see like, oh, he's got 100% sprinters, well, okay, but his population is really, 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 really low, like to the point that, yeah, you're only coming upon, you know, one, two, maybe three zombies at a time. So you can like, yeah, dude, check this out. So the settings are like low. Does he only? Yeah, he doesn't even have level 3 nimble yet. He's got 3 sneaking, 3 light-footed, 6 running. He's at 7 fitness, 7 strength, but you can see he's got good foraging. He's got good aiming, reloading, but I need to read that book now, which is in my other car anyway. Now the rain stopped. But yeah, he's doing good on his weapons though. I'm trying to work through all the different weapons. I'm working on spears now. He's got almost level 7 long blunt. He's got 2 short blade. He so Barry starts when the only weapon skill he has at start is level 1 long blunt. That's it. So I level that up first. You can see my maintenance is real high, but I've got the level 2 axe, level 2 long blade. I worked all those up just using axes and machetes basically. This has been a lot of tire iron here, or the short blunt. Short blade, I guess I've been using like hunting knives. Gotten a few of those. So I want to get spear up to level 2 next. So that's probably the next thing I want to work on. But yeah, some of these level up really, really slow. These are basically base settings. I think I bumped up I think I bumped up light-footed and sneaking a little bit. Yeah, anyway, he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. Not quite what you call a golden character, but there's kind of how I roll with his. I don't go crazy on his protection, but I do need some neck protection, guys. Help me out with neck protection. But yeah, he's doing all right. He does all right. He is who he is. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I guess if you're still here, you must have enjoyed something. So hit me with a like at a minimum, a subscribe if you haven't. I always really appreciate that, and I try not to ask too much, but it's good to drop it in once a video. So thank you guys so much. I will be back. I will be here. Feel free to drop suggestions, maybe other things you'd like to see me do. I will try other stuff. So I don't want to be too just locked into what I do. But anyway, thank you. Much love to Zomboid Nation. Peace in, peace out.